All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Texas Car Dads. In this episode, we are going to Lonestar Mopar Fest in beautiful Katy, Texas to check out all of the cool Mopars from Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. They've got it all here. As you can see, we're just getting started. The crowd is starting to roll in. So let's go check it out, see what's available on the lot and see what we find that's cool. All right, so in my opinion, this is the coolest Challenger here, but I might be a little biased, just saying. All right, so quick shout out to the only Dodge Viper here. Love the Gen 5s. I will have one of these one day, mark my words. All right, this here, kind of cool. Also, fun fact with this car, I've actually driven that car back when it was still white. That's right, this orange and black is a wrap. And I kind of dig it. I like the matte. Purple cars, always love purple. Love the plum crazies. I should have got a plum crazy. This is cool, I dig it. Slammed cars, looking cool. This, kind of cool, a bit much, in my opinion. That's just me. What do y'all think about themed cars? Still cool, overdone, everyone's done them already. Are we running out of themes? Also, what do you think about vertical doors? This is definitely one of those things I think has run its course. If you dig it, then go for it. But for me, I kind of over it. I will say one of the cool things about this event is everybody just hanging out, chilling, having a good time. Definitely a lot of groups, a lot of parties. When we pulled up last night, there was actually a few folks just barbecuing in the parking lot. I like it, I respect that. Mopar crowd is always a good crowd to get to know, like one big family. I dig it. Here's our organizers getting ready to give out awards. Some Scat packs, Hellcats. The only Viper here. Those are cool. Those are cool. That's cool. Nope. Okay, this is really neat to see. So both of these are Dodge Magnums with newer Charger style front ends. This one in particular, this was done really, really well. I really like this. This is something that Dodge should bring back. They should just bring back wagon cars, bring back the Magnum. Still one of my picks for the best daddy wagon ever, right here. Okay, now we're over here with Pep 11 Industries. They have got some really cool stuff, some very unique, interesting stuff. Not necessarily my taste, but I appreciate the build, I appreciate the design, the work that goes into it. They got the Lambo style doors. The interior on this thing, look at this. It matches the wrap. That's insane. That's crazy. Right down to the trunk liner. That's just nuts. Hats off to these guys. They got some really cool stuff out here. Challenger, Charger, not cool. Sorry guys. Okay, so this one, this Ram over here, been looking at this all day, and from the outside it looks pretty much just like a stock Ram until you see these giant meats sitting on the back of this thing. Look at this. This is insane. These are crazy. And then you may wonder, why does it need that? Oh, it's got the Hellcat motor that these Rams never got. That's why it needs those.
Yeah, the story behind this, I had a lot of people ask, great, you've got a black wagon. It looks just like a hearse. And I got to thinking, I said, what character would have a hearse? And so I thought about this, and I was a wrestling fan when I was a younger lad, and I thought, the Undertaker would have a hearse. Absolutely. And so I decided, cool, I'm going to go Google search Hot Wheels, because I'm sure somebody has done a hearse for the Undertaker over the years. The answer to that is no. There's no Hot Wheels Undertaker hearse. They did a monster truck version of something for him years ago that was not a hearse. And I said, well, the Undertaker deserves a hearse.
Right.
And so that's what we're going for with this guy right here. We're in its infancy, but we're on our way.
All right, real quick, Rob, hold on, before you take off, real quick. So Rob just walked up and gave Grant a trophy. What did we get, Grant?
Yeah, first in class here in 2025 at Lonestar Mopar Fest from the almighty Rob David.
No. Okay, Rob, so, all right, so you just mentioned, what was the deciding factor on
Think about it's the little things on themed cars that matter.
Yeah.
The details, and sometimes there can be too much.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
And this is on borderline.
This is borderline.
Yeah.
And so when the judging people, when we walked around and saw the little ring that's in the back of the car, it was like done. And not only because of the event, right? Not necessarily because it was another piece to the theme, but the fact that he took advantage of the deck that the Magnum has.
Yeah.
Put that in there was the inventor.
Hey, Grant, I get it that it's Undertaker themed, but there's female wrestlers too. I'm just saying, it's 2025, be inclusive.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, guys.
So good morning. It is the day after Mopar Fest, and after the awards ceremony, there was dinner with friends, and then there was some festivities that went on in the parking lot throughout the night. Also, there was a game of bingo in one of the halls, but you're not allowed to say bingo. If you get all the numbers you need, you can't yell bingo. You had to yell Mopar. So it was a lot of fun because it was confusing for everybody who forgot the rules, and just a really fun night with friends. This overall was a really fun experience. Mopar Fest is kind of nice because it's only a couple hours travel from the house. I will say that this year in particular was very, very small. And I don't know what happened with the diminished crowd this year, but maybe it used to be because it used to be held at a drag strip. So there was a combination of both car show, car meet, as well as drag racing that went on all day. But this year, I didn't do an official count, but I would say maybe 50-ish cars, when I know years in past, the car count has been into the hundreds. So, and I will say one of the big things about the Mopar community in general is just there is truly just a come in, hang out, chill, everyone is family type vibe. I mean, we met people from all over Texas. We met a nice couple that drove all the way from Arkansas. So this overall was just a great time, and glad that we got to come out. So that is going to be it for us at Mopar Fest 2025. A couple of big thank yous. First of all, to Space City LX. They are the local group that helps put together and coordinate and run Mopar Fest here in Houston. Also, a big thank you to Central Texas Mopars, just a great group of people, and allowed us to hang out with them all weekend and get parked up and set up under their tent so we could stay under the shade. So as always, please, if you're here, take that time, just give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it, as it helps us out a lot. As always, thank you, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.